Second floor. Loud noises. Third floor. And the roof. And there are a couple of closers up here. Dealing with two of these at once, that's a bit of a problem. So let's get rid of one first. Or just take them both down, that works too. I want to try and finish these guys off quickly. Oh, one's getting up. Bugger. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh, they're both getting up. Ow! Yeah, closers still hurt a lot. Okay, we seem to be done now. No, changing weapons. So, looking around up here a bit, we find a couple of submachine gun bullet clips. Definitely worth the trip. Can't get in here, though. It's just a normal screen. It doesn't look like it's about to break and fall. Well, that's a strange observation. Why would anybody be so concerned with that? I mean, it's not like... Oh, right. Okay. So with that, time to go down to the third floor. I also realized that there's something that I feel like I must have missed somewhere. Another note from Stanley. There's usually one up there near the roof, but it wasn't there this time. Bizarre. Anyway, time for the third floor. There's a memo on the wall. Punishment for brutality toward patient. 12 hours confinement in the special treatment room. Dismissal policy no longer in effect. Contact the chief if you have any questions. There's something handwritten on top of the typewritten sentence. The trick is not to leave any marks. And one other thing. This looks like it was written by a different person. The chief is a pervert. Christie would have been better off if she'd been fired. Well, we have a trail going to one of the doors, but we're not interested in that door, apparently. Flowing freely, your ebony hair, like the night sky, scattering fragrance. My heart, clamoring in my chest, like a storm, you trifle with it. Your pristine glance, like a feast, when you smile. My thoughts disturbed, my breath, like opium, it drives me mad. Eric, a great poet who conveys my feelings so well. I shouldn't have let this place get to me, should never have gone crazy, but it's superbly enjoyable to drown in my love for you. But why won't you accept proof of my love? Don't stand on ceremony now. After all, you and I exist as one. What I give to you is the same as what I give to me. Stanley Coleman. It's unlocked. And all we have in here is another nurse. Another nurse, and no interest in anything else in there. Another save point if you're so inclined. Stun gun battery, couple of health drinks. Alas, we don't get to play trick or treat. Oddly now, I believe you can actually go in the elevator from the 3rd floor, not that we really need to. And we have another locked door that requires that code that we photographed earlier, which, unfortunately, I'm going to need to look at. I forget what it was. Thankfully, it stores all this for us. Photo, backside of shelf. 1837. And on we go. Work with me, camera. This place has doors all over the place. Beef jerky. And suddenly nurses. The really annoying thing about this hallway is that it suddenly makes nurses appear behind you as well. After all, you weren't here when we first got in this hallway. Our health is still looking decent enough. Okay. So time to start checking out these doors. It's a magazine, just some kind of gossip magazine. Teaching Despair, Hope House. Hope House, an orphanage on the outskirts of Silent Hill, but behind its false image is a place where children are kidnapped and brainwashed. Hope House is managed by the Silent Hill Smile Support Society, a charity organization sometimes called 4S. It's true that 4S is a well-respected charity that takes in poor children without homes and raises them with hope. But at its heart, it is a heathen organization that teaches its own warped dogma in lieu of good religious values. Mr. Smith, temp, who lives near Hope House, had this to say: "Sometimes at night I can hear their weird prayers and the sounds of children crying. I went there to complain one time, but they ran me right out. Since then, it hasn't changed a bit." In fact, this reporter was refused admission when he attempted to take photographs in the facility. What exactly do the folks at Hope House have to hide? During my investigations, I was able to discover, however, a suspicious-looking round concrete tower which appears to be part of their facilities. Unfortunately, no one was willing to tell us what the tower was used for, but it seems unlikely that it has anything to do with the business of raising orphans. It may in fact be a prison, or a secret place of worship. The cult religion that operates Hope House is known by the locals simply as the Order. It's a religion that's deeply interwoven with Silent Hill's history, but its worshippers' fervent belief that they are among the elite chosen people has a dark and dangerous side. I intend to continue my investigation of Hope House and the cult behind it. I've always believed that telling the whole truth and showing the children the true path is our most important duty. Joseph Schreiber. Hope House. I feel like I've heard that name before. Couple of health drinks, always good. That concrete tower they mention actually features in a later Silent Hill game. Unfortunately, it's the one I don't really like. But hey, we'll play it eventually. It'll finally give me an excuse to finish that one. Completely empty room. Although I want to say the contents of that room, it actually has another of Stanley's notes in it that I don't know where I missed one. I feel like I've been everywhere in the hospital. But I believe that one, when you go in there, if you've read the rest of Stanley's notes, that one has the doll actually broken apart, and Stanley saying that he won't be able to meet you after all. If I can get it to happen in a later run, I'll actually show it, and I just wonder what it is I missed. Because on my test playthrough, I actually got it to show up.
Hello?
Claudia.
No, I'm not.
Don't lie to me, Claudia. You're always trying to run from your responsibilities. Have you come to apologize? Or maybe you still don't realize how foolish you've been. The salvation of all mankind. What a ridiculous dream.
Wait, just listen to me for a second.
I've heard enough from you already. How did you turn out this way? Where did I go wrong?
Listen to me already. I'm not Claudia.
You're not Claudia.
My name is Heather.
Heather.
Who are you?
Leonard Wolf. I'm sorry. I thought you were my daughter.
Claudia is your daughter?
Oh, so you know her, do you? Are you one of her followers?
No, never. When I find her, I'm...
I can feel the hatred.
What?
Behind your words. The anger. You plan to kill her, don't you?
I'm sorry, but... She killed my father.
She's a fool. But she's still my daughter. I was going to forgive her if she changed her ways. But I see it's too late. Heather, will you help me?
Help you?
I'm locked up in here. And I must stop Claudia.
Where are you now?
I'm not sure myself, but the door is at the end of the hall on the second floor. I think I can be of help to you. I have a seal. Please.
A seal?
Get back to me when you have a dugong.
The end of the hall on the second floor.
And so we've been directed back to the second floor again. Seemingly nothing else of interest up here. But yeah, I'm still confused by the thing with the doll and the messages from Stanley.